Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it's Real Talk Monday. I want to talk about something I'm very passionate about, and that is kids. Kids, teenagers, whatever you want to call them. I think, that is one reason I coach, not the only reason. But I love young people. I love how real they are, and I have three of my own that are not so little anymore. Tad is now 20, Toby's 17, Ty is 16. But I'm blessed to have three great kids, but you got to understand it took some work, took a lot of sacrifice. My kids were disciplined early on. There was no counting to three. It was not a deal where I'm going to give you the three to get your hand off. Normally it was one and then wham! I mean, they understood the word no, but they also understood that when they were disciplined, it was out of love because I love them and I want what's best for them. My kids also understood I'm not their buddy. I'm their father, and I'm always going to be their father. And it is my job to do what is best for them, even when it is difficult. But it did start early on. And so it wasn't something that just happened overnight. But my kids always knew how much I loved them, how much their mom loved them, or loved them still. That was never in question. But again, out of the love, they were disciplined. And so early on, did not spare the rod. If it was needed, it was done. And it was done out of love. Why did we do that? Because it followed God's plan of disciplining a child, the one that he loves, the same as us. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 12, starting verse 4. I want you to hear me. In your struggle against sin, you have not resisted to the point of shedding your blood. And have you completely forgotten this word of encouragement that addresses you as a father addresses his son? It says, "My son, do not make light of the Lord's discipline, and do not lose heart when he rebukes you, because the Lord disciplines the one he loves, and everyone he accepts as his son." Verse 7 says, "Endure hardship as discipline." God is treating you as his children. For what children are not disciplined by their father? If you are not disciplined and everyone undergoes discipline, then you are not legitimate, not true sons and daughters of at all. Go back. Because the Lord does what? He disciplines the ones he loves. I don't know what your kid's struggling with. I say kid, child, teenager, whatever it is. But here's the deal. Discipline is being Christ-like, but we do it out of love. They need to understand that. You cannot tell your kid you love them enough. I tell moms this all the time. Don't enable your child, but never stop being a mother. Dad's the same way. Don't ever enable your son, but don't ever stop being a father. That's where that father wound comes from. Being raised without a father to give them direction, but not to take him to Six Flags, not to always throw a ball, buy him a first car, but to also discipline them. I cannot say this enough. It is not a popularity contest for you to be cool dad of the year or cool mom of the year. Because I've seen parents to say, man, I let them drink at home. I'd rather them drink at home than out somewhere else. Usually, if you're letting them drink at home, they're going to do it somewhere else because you're saying it's okay to drink. Or, hey, smoke pot. Let them smoke pot at home. Guess what? They're going to smoke pot somewhere else. Hey, I'm just being real with you. It's called Real Talk for a reason. Understand, man, it is your job to discipline your child, whatever that looks like. I'm not saying beat them to death. But again, even here, endure hardships as discipline. God is treating you as his what? As a children. Rock bottom was an extreme hardship. But it was a consequence to my choices. Okay? God allowed it. I'm better today because God allowed me to hit rock bottom. God disciplined me, and I'm better today because of it. I learned from it. Bullet points. Don't ever stop loving your child. Don't ever stop telling your child that you love them. Continue to discipline. Be consistent. The goal is not to be cool mom and dad of the year, but to be Christ-like. That's what we're talking about. Hang in there. Hang in there. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Kids are the same way. It's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach. Real Talk Monday. Have a great day.